I'd like to focus first on the first reading for today. The first reading speaks of all the Jewish religious leaders who chastised the disciples and punished them and told them to stop speaking of Jesus and then sent them on their way. But Peter and the apostles kept telling everyone about Jesus. And once again, the religious leaders chastised them and punished them for doing so. But they kept doing it. And they did it because they had such a profound love for Jesus. So profound that they couldn't hold it in and needed to tell anyone that would listen. They wanted to teach people about Jesus' love and lead them to salvation. The second reading for today speaks of all of the creatures in heaven and earth worshiping and adoring God and the Lamb. And the Lamb is Jesus. So adoring God means loving God. The Gospel talks about after Jesus rose, he appeared to the apostles. He took them to the sea, and they went fishing. They fished all night, but didn't catch any fish in their nets. In the morning, Jesus appeared to them again and said, "Cast your nets to the other side of the boat." So the disciples obeyed and cast the net over the other side of the boat, and lo and behold, they caught a multitude of fish. And that amount of fish really is symbolic for how they would go out into the different places of the world and preach and convert people, many people, to follow Jesus. Just like they caught many fish in the net. The gospel isn't only about the disciples, but it speaks about us today. How Jesus invites each one of us to go out and tell different people about him. And he hopes that we can bring people to Jesus to convert them to follow him. Now, what's the best way to do that? Well, I would suggest a couple of things. First, we have to love Jesus. And then it will be natural for us to go out and tell people about him. Just like a parent loves a child, parents are never ashamed to talk about their children. Just like husband and wives love each other, they're not ashamed to talk about each other. It's a very natural thing for them to do. Another thing is that our love for other people is important. It means our patience, our kindness, our gentleness. And then when we do exhibit that behavior, people look at us and see Jesus. They see our love for other people, and they may be actually more open to Jesus' word. An example of this would be with Pope Francis. People see how amazing he is and how impressed he is with what he learns about Jesus. And Pope Francis truly loves him, and they feel his love and his love for all people. So thank you, and God bless you.